Brookhaven has a lot of bugs. There are many bugs you can use to simply fly. But today, I want to test several ways to fly in Brookhaven. And I also want to test many hidden secrets in the game. Bugs and secrets you weren't supposed to know. So for that, I called this friend of mine, but he's acting really weird because his avatar changed. He said, I need you to bring a plane here, otherwise we won't be able to test the bugs. And I noticed he turned into a pilot, so I'm going to bring a plane right here. In fact, I'm going over here to drive my car, because to test the secrets, I'll basically have to bring a plane here. But it looks like he doesn't want to come in this Roblox car of mine. He literally doesn't want to get in. It looks like he's going to stay back here, waiting for me to bring a plane. So I'm coming to the only place that has planes, and I accidentally flipped my car. And that's really bad. But there's a soldier who saw that, and apparently he's coming over here to help me. And he wants to see what happened to my car, especially because it flipped all of a sudden. So I just got out of here, and he's aiming this item. He said, get out of here. Look, I have to get out of here. I know this place is really important, especially because it's a military base. But to test the secrets and also bugs in Brookhaven, I'll have to go into this military base. He said, leave or it'll be your end. Okay, I'm leaving, and for that I'm grabbing my car. And it looks like he came back here, but I'm coming back too, because I have to get a plane in Roblox. In fact, he's coming here too, which means I have to get this plane urgently. Perfect, I got a plane, and now I'm going to have to fly away. But I'm leaving up here, and now the soldier showed up right here, but he doesn't know what to do. He's even trying to hit me. But guys, I just got out of here, and now I'm going to deliver this plane to my friend, because he's the one who's going to drive it. And I'm sure the soldier is really mad, because we took one of his planes in Roblox. But my friend has to drive it. Now he's coming in this plane, and we're finally going to be able to test the first bug and secret of all. Now he's flying here, and he's going as high as he can, because I'm going to make the biggest jump ever. But I don't know how far he wants to go, because he won't stop flying, and he's flying farther and farther away. But guys, I think he should stop already. He said, I'm not going to stop. I want to make the biggest jump of all. And he's already really far away, and I don't think he should go any higher, because we're already super far, and we're getting close to space, and maybe that's dangerous. But finally he stopped, which means he's going to be able to stop the plane so I can test the next secret. So I'm going to have to come back here, and on the right side, I'm going to get a car, and I got this car, which just fell. And that's terrible. The car is just falling down here, and you can see the car is right here, and now it reached this part, but the car disappeared. And that wasn't very good, because I want to fall with a car. Now I got this Roblox car, and again it fell, and it's going down here, specifically in this part, and again it disappeared. He said, if you mess up again, I'll go out there myself to test the bug. Look, now I have to get it right this time. So here on the right, I'm going to get a small car, like this one, which worked now. And this time I'm driving this car, and it just came out of the plane. So I'm falling here, and my friend is right here, trying to get in the car, but he just couldn't do it, and I ended up falling down here, and my car is completely broken. But my friend is flying here, and he got to this part, and we're actually really close. But this was the best test of all. He said, that was amazing. But the most incredible part is that he landed close to me. There's even a problem now. The plane is coming over here, and I'm almost sure it's coming after us. So I'm heading back here to see if that's true. In fact, I'm coming over here because I want to see if this plane is following us. And it looks like it is coming after us, and that's a big problem. So I'm going to run away from here, because I'm not afraid of him. But he won't stop chasing me, and he's really fast. And maybe this is the end for me, because this plane won't leave. Actually, I'm coming back here, because I'm not afraid of him. In fact, he's turning over there, and again he's coming after me in Roblox. But I accidentally flipped my car, and he's coming right here. Actually, he's coming down. Now I'm under his plane, just to see what's going to happen, because maybe this will glitch, and I want to see who's chasing me. In fact, it's this player who came here, and he said, if you move, I'm going to shoot. And guys, I just realized that he left the base alone, and now I can get into this military base and simply get another plane without any problems. And I want to see if my friend needs another plane. He said, yes, I do. This time I'm going to test an even better secret. So I'm going to leave from here. But he tried to hit me, and he managed to hit my car. In fact, the car lost its tires, which means he managed to destroy it. So I'm coming up here, because he's flying toward me. And the only way to escape this plane is by grabbing exactly this drone here. In fact, my friend is coming up here, and I'm coming too, because I have to get this drone quickly. Perfect, I got it here, and it looks like my friend also picked it up. But now, I'm arriving at his base. Perfect, I just got here, but I don't know where my friend is going, and he's heading really far away, but the plane is after him, and it's right here. Meanwhile, my friend is flying up here. I don't even know what he's doing, but now it looks like he landed here, and he's coming to the Roblox airport just to do a bug, and I really want to know what he's doing. In fact, now the plane arrived here to chase my friend, and that's terrible. So I'm going to get the plane. Perfect, I got this plane, and now I'm flying up here, and I'm coming in this direction, because from what I noticed, my friend is going to teleport right here, and I have to be in this exact spot to carry him in Roblox. Perfect, he got here, and now I'm carrying him, because now he grabbed grabbed a parachute and I'll have to fly away. In fact, I'm flying right here and the soldier teleported to this part because he wants to catch my friend. But what he doesn't know is that I can teleport my friend here anytime I want. In fact, he just got to this part and everything worked. He said, make me fly. And apparently he wants me to drop him. So I dropped him here and he's simply falling. And he just discovered another secret he didn't know about. But now, I want to go full speed and throw my Roblox friend. In fact, you can see that he's falling really fast and he's going at maximum speed. Actually, he's going at the same speed as me, which is really impressive. But now, I want to do this myself. So I'm getting right here in front and he's also following me here. Perfect. I got to this part and now he's going to have to pilot the plane. And meanwhile, I'm coming inside here and I'm going to have to go back here and I'm coming back like this. And I'll have to go through this door. And as soon as I press this Roblox button, I'll have to teleport to the first house. Perfect. I teleported here and my friend has to carry me. Now he's carrying me here and it really worked. This time I'm being carried in Roblox and I'm going to fly away. But he's looking up here and apparently he flew off in that direction. And I don't know why he's coming up. I really have no idea. But he threw me here and it didn't work. Now it looks like he's coming down here and he's basically going to throw me. In fact, he just threw me and I'm really slow. What he planned just didn't work. Actually, he threw me again and now I'm at the same speed as his plane. We're literally at the same speed and that's really cool. He even went back there and this is the best secret of all. Now he threw me again here and we're basically having a race. I'm running up front here and I'm basically beating him. But he went back there and I noticed he threw me in this part and got out of the plane. So I'm coming down here to see what happened because suddenly he's here. He said, let's test other secrets. That's true. There are a lot of other secrets I want to test today. So I'm going back here and this time I'm going to get a different car on the right. I basically want a Halloween car. Perfect. I got this car, which is actually a really tall car. He got in here and now I'm heading up front. But there's a witch house here and I don't know who owns this house. But it looks like this friend of ours is actually the owner of this place. So I'm going to go in to talk to him because I want to know what he's doing. He said there's a coffin in the pool, but I'm looking here and there really is a coffin and for some reason there's a coffin in his pool. I don't know why he put that there, but his house is really bizarre because it has a graveyard and also an abandoned house. And this is really the weirdest house of all. In fact, there's a secret room down here, but he's staring at me and he said, let's test secrets. I know where to fly and I want to see what secret he knows. But he's going back there and it looks like he's driving my car and I'm going to let him drive it because I want to see what he's going to do. So I'm following him because my friend and I want to see what secret this player discovered. Now I got to this part and it looks like he's going right up front. But from what I noticed, he's coming back here and he's coming at a really high speed and he just flew away. He even flew over both houses and what he did was genius. Now he got here in front, maybe to pick us up, but he got closer and everyone got inside. And one of my friends came up here, which is really weird. But again, he's going to fly away and I want to see if he's going to make it. Now he's coming back here and I don't know if he's going to be able to fly this time, but he actually did it. And that's really impressive. In fact, he's coming up front here, but there's a player here who's a really weird player because he's an astronaut and it looks like no one can see him in Roblox. But my friends came back here to pick me up and they went straight past. I really don't know what they're doing, but this is really weird and it looks like he's walking sideways and going really far away. So now, I want to know what this player is doing. He said, I'm going to be the first Sigma to go to the moon. Look, I don't know what he's talking about, but this other friend of mine came back here and it looks like something happened for him to return to the start of the game. Probably the car was destroyed. In fact, he's looking here and he just nodded. So that really is what happened. But guys, this player is coming back here and he got in his car. So I'm getting in his car too because I'm out of a car. And this car is really interesting because it's a space car that should be used on the moon, but actually it's used in normal Brookhaven. Now he's coming up front here and from what I noticed, he owns this rocket and this is the rocket he's going to fly in. And he's coming over here to get into his rocket. But guys, he really thinks this rocket works in Brookhaven, but it actually doesn't work. And really, this rocket doesn't fly. But now he sat down here and started a countdown. You can see there's a countdown going on here and he still thinks this rocket is going to take off. But what he doesn't know is that it doesn't work. In fact, I'm coming right here to warn him. But actually, I'm not going to warn him about this, and I'll just let him believe it works. Now he's in space, and that's really weird. I don't know why he thinks this is working, but I can't get in there. It's basically impossible. This friend of mine showed up here, and he said, let him believe it. It's better. That really is better. I'm going to leave the player inside, believing he's in space. But I came back here to get his car, because I don't have one. Now my friend came here too, because I want to test other secrets. But for some reason, there's a player back here, and I really don't know what he's doing. But I had a genius idea. I'm going to copy his Roblox avatar just to scare him in the game. And I know which shirt and pants he's wearing, but I don't know what hair he's using. He said, I don't know either. Just find something similar. And that's true. I'm going to search this word on Roblox, and this shirt showed up on the right. But I'm using this other one, and I'm going to search for those pants, and I'll use exactly these. So I'm going to remove my items and search that word again. And now there are several interesting hairs, and also beards. Now I look like this, and this player looks like this, and the only difference is the face. Perfect. I look like this, and I look just like him. really very similar. So I'm coming here to talk to him because I want to convince him that I'm his brother. In fact, I'm getting right here and I'll have to jump up here. But I don't know how I'm going to get up because it's impossible. So I placed my ladder and now I'm going to have to talk to this Roblox player. My friend showed up here in front, but my friend being here is really suspicious. And this player is definitely going to suspect that something is wrong. Now finally my friend came back here just to hide. So I got right here to talk to this player and tell him that I'm his brother. In fact, he's looking here and he said, "Why did you copy me?" Look, actually I didn't copy you because I'm your brother. But my face looks like this, while his face looks like that, and our hair is different. In fact, I got banned. And unfortunately, my strategy didn't work. That means I just got banned from here. And now he's laughing at me. He said, "You're a noob and poor." And I don't know why he said that to me. This player is really weird. But he came back here, and there's a problem. This friend of mine doesn't know which one of us is the real one. I'm even looking here, and I said, "I'm the real one. I'm really telling the truth." But my friend is looking at the other player because he believes that one is the real one. And suddenly he's using my hair. And he said, "I'm the real one. I even have purple hair. Look, you may have purple hair, but I simply have the real avatar." And now he finally realized that this is the real one, and that one is the fake player. But he got mad and started carrying my friend, and simply banned him. Literally, my friend got banned, all because of that player. And I don't know why he did that. Now he went back to his house. I still don't know why he copied my avatar. But guys, my friend came back here, and he said, "Hey, isn't the astronaut going to come out of his house?" And that's true. The astronaut is still right here, and he's probably going to come out of his house, especially because he believes he's on the moon. He really thinks he made it to the moon, and he's going to come out to see it. But I'm coming here to stop that from happening, and I want him to keep believing he's on the moon. So here on the right, I'm going to grab a door and place it right here. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough time, and he just came out of here and simply found out the truth. And now he knows that this rocket doesn't actually fly. He said, "I'm on the moon." Look, actually you're not on the moon, and I don't know why he thinks that happened. But clearly this is planet Earth, and now he's flying here like he has lower gravity, just like the gravity on the moon. And suddenly he left from here. So I'm following him, and he said, "The moon is really beautiful, and this player is really weird. I don't know what he's doing, but now he's coming up here, and I'm just following him because I want to see everything he's doing. In fact, he's climbing up here, and this friend of mine is recording all of this, but this player showed up here, and he said, "You're the first alien I've ever seen in my life." And guys, my friend was called an alien, and I'm sure he's not very happy about it. He said, "You're the alien, but I'm going to help this player go to space for real." Perfect, I'm placing several rockets so we can fly away, and now he's going to have to join my Roblox game. In fact, he stood up here and simply agreed. And it looks like this friend of mine is going to be the first player to leave from here. So I'm going to leave the game too, to test this rocket for real. Perfect, I'm in my game now, and the two of them are right here. And he said, "So where's the rocket?" Look, the rocket is right here in this part of Roblox, and each of us is going to have to get a rocket. But first, we need a helmet. So I gave everyone a helmet so we can breathe during this trip. And they're going to have to follow me on foot because we don't have a car. In fact, we're all coming over here like we're real astronauts. And we're arriving at these rockets that are tilted, but everything here is going really well. Each one will have to choose their rocket. So this one is going to be my rocket. And now he chose this rocket, and my friend chose that rocket. And finally, we're ready to fly. We even look like professionals, but the truth is we don't know anything about this. Now I got here, and I want to fly with them at the same time. And apparently we're flying, and you can see we're really starting to take off. The rockets are getting ready, and now we're finally flying for real. And this is very interesting. We're flying at the same time, just flying together into space to reach the Roblox moon. I'm almost sure it's going to be impossible, but we're trying anyway. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.